right, good morning. Welcome to another morning of working out. Let's get moving with side shuffle. So today, no equipment required. Some of the usual stuff we do, some reverse lunges, some bear stand stuff, some plank stuff, you know, all the good stuff. Again, when we start this warm up, honestly, even doesn't matter if you've done this 1,000 times. Morning or each day is a new day, so pay attention to yourself, and on those days that feel surprisingly slow and sluggish, just accept that that's how today is, or at least that's how this moment of the day is. Listen to it, follow it, don't just push through it. Okay, if you need to start slower to get yourself going, then do that. 3, 2, 1, come on out, let's do butt kickers. And that's just a really important point to remember all the time, with exercise, or maybe just with anything else, right? Jumping in a little too fast, a little too hot, you burn out too quickly, and then you didn't have fun, and you come up feeling like you were inadequate or too weak or not fit enough, whatever, blah, 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 right? Slow down to begin with, work into it. If you are over the age of 30, start a bit slower. Over the age of 50, start even slower. Over the age of 70, start even slower. So we're all getting older. We're all going to be starting slower. 3, 2, 1, come on out of that. Let's get the heart rate up a little bit with baby jumping jacks. Baby jumping jacks. So until we're about, 80, 85, 88 in there somewhere, our capacity to do a bunch of stuff can really hold on, right? Maybe even grow. The key to that is, though, starting slow with what you're doing. Older people don't start fast well, okay, compared to younger. And if you're comparing you to you previously, 3, 2, 1, come on to that, then that's the truth. All right, let's take a wider stance. I want your toes pointed forwards, knees slightly bent, bum slightly backwards, like you're about to sit on a giant toilet, okay? Now, all I want you to do is take your right hand and reach it to the left as far as possible, and then take your left hand, reach to the right as far as possible. When you do this, I'm gonna let you just move as you see fit, okay? Keep your joints bent and twist and turn everything that you need to get it to go there, okay? So the reaching hand is doing the reaching, the other hand is doing whatever you want it to do. Doesn't matter. Oh. Now, reach as far as possible. Like, really get out there. Don't stay out there, okay? Yeah, I'm kind of rotating on the balls of my feet. I'm not giving you any instructions in any of that stuff. You just figure out how you're going to get one hand to go across your body as far as possible, okay? Nice. Keep breathing. Doing one more each way. And that was the last one. Come on out. Nice work. All right, dynamic mobility. We're going to take our right foot going backwards. Both hands come to the inside of the front leg. 10th those fingers. Go as close to the floor as possible. Come back up and switch legs. Same thing. Left leg back. Both hands to the inside of the front leg and then pop back up. You can choose to not step so far back and bring your hands to your front knee and just go as low as you feel comfortable. If this already feels like you're heavy duty into the workout, then modify it a bit by smaller step going backwards. Don't go so low. Keep moving. Give yourself a chance to wake up your balance as that one foot's in the air. Balance on the front foot, okay? If you do it really slowly and cautiously, that actually makes it harder to balance. So turn that thinking part of your brain off and just move. All right? That's it. One more each side. Every once in a while I lose my balance and I have to take a few steps to get back there, okay? That's okay. I'm just moving everything all together. Come on out, grab some water, let me show you the deal. So we're doing, oh, that's what that is. I kind of misunderstood what I wrote. Okay, squat, knee raised to hand. Squat, so a bodyweight squat. So bound goes backwards and we sit, all right? And then we pop up, knee to hand. We squat, opposite knee to hand, okay? So right knee to left hand, left knee to right hand, you got it, okay? That's the idea. So we're doing that for 40 seconds, and then we're gonna pair that with a bear stand or a bear walk. So bear, so everything is 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Bear stand is just dig those toes in and lift the knees up about an inch, okay? A bear walk is alternate, left foot and right hand, take a small step forwards and a small step back, and then alternate, all right? If we had a bunch of space, we could actually travel with this around the room, but then you wouldn't see me, okay? So that's for 40 seconds. 20-second rest. We're gonna pair those up. I'm thinking 3 rounds, but maybe 4, because I kind of like it. Okay? I'm gonna put this down here so I can see it easier. Okay, squat, knee to hand, ready, set. Here we go. So squat, and then pick a knee to hand. Next squat, alternate, okay? So remember, maybe last week or the week before, we did these bodyweight squats where I had you try to going a little bit deeper, right? So do your regular depth, and then alternating reps, you went a little bit deeper. And the result of that was, I think, that you found out you can go a little deeper than you normally do. So practice that here, okay? Exhaling as you rise. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. Okay. Only 20 seconds, so that's in between too long and too short. It's actually closer to too short than too long, I know. All right, bear walk or bear stand. 3, 2, 1, and pop those knees up just an inch. So the front of your thighs, your quads, actually get a little tingly workout here too. Okay. This is, I think, one of the exercises that looks the easiest, but is the hardest. So I find that actually lifting a toe off the ground, so it's kind of going from 4-point stance to 3-point stance, gives my legs a rest, but works my stomach more. And I like that. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, so I suggested the bear walk or the bear stand. For me personally, the bear walk, that movement, genuinely doesn't feel good for my body. Okay, we're doing squats, knee to hand. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So it's a good exercise, but when I do it, I just feel uncomfortable clicking and twinging in my lower back. So I'm not going to do it. I'm suggesting you do it. I'm also suggesting that you use the same sense that I'm using, is like, I don't like this. And the question is, why don't you like it? 9 times out of 10, a person doesn't like an exercise because they're weak at it. It shows up their weakness. 3, 2, 1, and rest. But there is those 1 out of 10 times where it's legitimate. Oh, breathe and rest. So if you're wondering for yourself what the deal is for you, like should you do it, should you not do it, and you're really wondering, reach out to me. Okay, bear walk or stand, and go. So this, your stomach is working all the time. There's no break, there's no rest. If you are doing the bear walk or lifting your feet up and down, the goal is to keep your whole lower back flat and still. Like it might move forwards to backwards a little bit, but there's no jerkiness. If something is balanced on it, it stays there. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, good job. Yeah, we're doing this 4 times because that's halfway, and I want to do more than just 1 more. So, all right. Get ready, squat, knee to hand. In. 3, 2, 1. There we go. When that knee meets your hand, feel free to take your hand and push that knee back down. Like you're really actually helping it go back down. Okay, that helps your hip flexor get a little more strength. And your shoulder blade stabilizers play a role. Remember, you're exhaling as you come up. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Excellent. All right, big breaths. That recovery's short, but long enough to rest. Okay, get down, get ready for bear walk, bear stand. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Those knees are only an inch or a centimeter off the floor. That's it. Keep breathing. Oh man. Ooh. That was 20 seconds left when I looked at the clock. Now it's 7. Now it's 5. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Perfect. Okay, one left to go. One left. Oh, I'm just going to look. What's part B? Oh, man. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, squat, knee to hand in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. When the knee comes to the hand, keep looking forwards. You don't need to see it touch. Feel your stomach work when the hand pushes on the knee. 15 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, one more bear stand walk thing. Then we get a longer rest. 3, 2, 1, and up. All right. So just to remind you, you might have figured this out already and also remembered on your own. If holding this for 40 seconds is simply impossible, you just put the knees down, take a breath, and pop back up. Okay? So taking a little break during the set is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of intelligence, knowledge, knowing what's right for you. 10 seconds to go. All right, and 3, 2, 1, and rest. Totally rest. All right, now when you can, you get up, walk around, catch your breath. You catch your breath by walking around. And let me show you the next part. Whew. Squat, sidestep. And plank, feet in and out. Oh, I should point out, so yeah, I have my little notes, like, a reminder of what we should do today. And it's got a name. And then sometimes when I first, so-called invent the exercise or just come up with it and I name it, and then I think maybe a couple weeks later, if we do it again, there's a chance that what I do is different than the first time. I know for sure that happens. So if you're like really paying attention and noticing that, good for you. Does it matter? No, because we're still exercising. So I don't worry about that. All right, squat sidestep. So I think this is what I want to do with this today. We squat And then the head and the shoulders stay where they are. Side step, okay? Side step, boom, for 40 seconds. Now, I will say, that's like basically doing one squat and holding it for 40 seconds. That might be tingly. So, modification to that would be squat, and then side step, come up, breathe, sit back down, side step, up, and go back down. Yeah, you're doing more squats that way, but you get a little rest moment. So do that if you want. Plank, feet in and out. So we're doing our plank, and then I just take a foot and put it out, and the other one goes out, and then put it back in, and put it back in, all right? So put one out, doesn't matter how far, put the other one out. I'm doing this slowly, cautiously, and carefully, all right? Again, whatever I have balanced on my lower back, the pretend crystal vase or whatever is not going to fall off. Best modifications for those are to take your hands from the floor, on your stool, on your chair, on the back of the couch. Okay, best way to go. Here we go. Again, same clock, 40-20. I think we're going to do, we're going to math 3 of these, okay? We're going in 3, 2, 1. So sit down and now glide to the side. You also get to choose how big the step is, okay? And if you're holding this position without going up and down, your stomach is working like you're doing a plank. You're squeezing, and having a hell of a time breathing. I'd like for your feet to end up both pointed forwards, meaning you reach out, toe touches, heel plants, and the foot ends up pointing straight forwards, as opposed to toes out, okay? It's tempting. 3, 2, 1, rest. It's tempting to like step and have the toe pointed out. But if you reach that heel out too, helps for hip range of motion. It's just good for you. Just do it. All right. Plank, toe in and out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And this is nice and slow. If you want to make this harder, once a foot is up, move it slowly. So most of your time is spent with only 3 things touching. And as soon as one thing touches, or the 4th thing comes down, the other one pops up. So this is done very, very slowly and painfully. Keep breathing. Okay, we're getting there. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice work. All right, 2 more. Side step squat, also known as the squat side step. Going in, 3, 2, 1, sit down and step. Remember, you have the option of coming up, breathing, coming back down, and then doing a side step. Head up, chest up, bum back, tummy squeezing. Way to go. Are you as low as you should be? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Come on up. Okay, now for sure, walk around, catch your breath. Plank coming up. In 3, get down there. 2, 1. Here we go. I like it if your hands are beneath your shoulders and your arms are vertical. That means your face is above or beyond or out in front of your hands. If your face fell off, would it hit the ground between your hands or out in front of them? We want out in front. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Another good one here, depending on how easily you can modify this position. Let's say you're stuck with on the floor, but that's too hard. You do a couple movements, drop your knees, take a breath, and resume. Okay. All right, last squat, side step coming up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Don't speed this up. Nice and calm. Enjoy this lower, this low position. Want to make it harder? Go a little lower. Anybody have popping and snapping in their hips? That can happen. Also feet, knees, and ankles. Right? You're 7. None of that would happen. And none of it's bad unless you have a shot of pain with the pop or the snap. That would be a good question for me to ask. What should I do? 3, 2, 1, rest. Come on up, walk around. If you are drinking, make little drinks, little sips. Okay, last plank, feet in and out. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, nice work. Okay, when you can, get up and walk around. Feels good to take a small sip of water, do so. But for sure, wander around your space. We're going to do a little more plank stuff and then shut her down. Oh, so when you're breathing, like to recover, the breath should be deep, maybe fast or slow, depending on how much air you need, okay? But for sure, as you inhale, that stomach should distend, so that 2 to 4 month pregnancy tummy, the little baby bump that comes out, okay? You want to create that with your inhalation, okay? And then when you exhale, it should go flat, or flatter than it was before, okay? Sometimes that's hard to like let this hang out, okay? Because some of us, or all of us, maybe, who knows, are conditioned to like, oh man, my tummy has to be flat and trim. Well, no, it's supposed to be round actually. And it should go, it should relax when we relax it. Okay, nice work. Let's do a little bit of plank stuff here just before we move on to mobility. And so I don't think we're going to use the clock, but let's go into that same position that you were using, okay? Oh, sorry, let's correct that. We're all going on the floor, okay? So I want your hands flat. And then you're just going to stop when you want to stop, okay? So I'll show you what we're going to do, and then I'll just lead us through it, but you might stop before I stop, and that's totally fine. We're in a plank, okay? And what I want us to do is glide our body forwards a little bit. And then we're going to come back where we started. So maybe an inch or two of movement, maybe a bit more, okay? What I'm doing here is I'm challenging my wrist to tolerate more bending, okay? Super common for that to be the limiting factor when we do planks. So a person says, well, I can't do plank, it hurts my wrist. Well, congratulations, we're going to try to fix that right here and now, but you're going to pay attention. Don't push too hard. You judge that for yourself. We're just going to push a little bit. All right, so let's get up. And again, you stop when you want. So we're in our nice plank position. And with my toes, I just gently push a little bit. I keep my elbows straight. I go as far as I feel comfortable, and I come back. Also, these elbow pits, I want pointed forwards. So don't let the elbow turn out and bend, but rather corkscrew and elbow pit points forwards. Okay? And rest. Okay. So I didn't do very much work there. I'm sure you did. We'll give it a shot and then do one more, and then we stop. So this is a thing that I would say you can do on your own if planks are really, really hard for you, but you also like want to get better so you can do them more. Again, little voice inside your head says, why would you want to do that? Well, because it's good for you. So let's do another one. Up in our plank position, and then twist those arms, and then gently go forwards and back, going as far as our wrist allows within a small zone of discomfort. Okay? That's one of the tricks to exercising effectively, is to learn the different kinds of, I guess, discomfort, pain, twinges, that kind of feeling, right? 3, 2, 1, and come on out. Excellent. So in the old days, we really did talk about no pain, no gain. You know, the 80s. So that was wrong. We're going to do a hamstring stretch. But just like with everything in this whole health fitness world, there's no absolutes. It's not black and white. Okay, so I'm going to sit up on something that's even thicker than I normally use because my hamstrings are tighter than normal, and I want to be able to like go forwards effectively. So right hand by right bum cheek, and throw it to my ankle. Right foot pointed, right toe pointed up, and I'm not trying very hard. So yeah, there are certain things where we do things that are good for us, and they are uncomfortable. And then other things in the realm of movement or exercise also cause discomfort, but aren't good for us. And honestly, that's where the professional advice comes in most effectively. Okay, if you avoid all discomfort all the time, you will limit how much you're going to get out of your exercise. 3, 2, 1. Come on out and switch sides. And again, not all about improving. A very valid goal can be to maintain what you have. So everything I say applies to certain people and not other people. And that's just the way that is. But there are some things just through practice I've learned cause a great deal of discomfort and are actually very good for you. And then other things aren't. 3, 2, 1, come on out. I just have the interest to find all that out. And not just for me, but so I can pass it on to everybody else. Again, not trying very hard. I want my belly to lie down on my thigh. I don't really want my chest to go to my knee, okay? I want to keep my chest up, actually, but I'm imagining my throat going to the front of my ankle. 3, 2, 1. Come on out, switch sides. Again, left hand by left bum cheek. That helps me come up and roll forwards. My left knee is totally straight. I'm paying a little bit of attention to that other leg, keeping those toes pointed up. That helps a little bit, maybe in the right groin. A little bit of a stretch happening there. Here's a good question. Where should I feel this? Oh boy, you'll feel it wherever you feel it. This is for the hamstring, the back of the left leg. If you feel it there, awesome. If you don't, totally normal. 3, 2, 1, come on out. Last one, first leg. And that's one of the eternally frustrating parts of stretching, I think. You think you know where you should feel it. You're not sure if you're feeling it there. So is this working? Yes, it's working. Keep doing it. And then just keep practicing. 2 months from now, 2 years from now, this stretch will feel different to you. Still breathing? 3, 2, 1. Come on out. Last stretch, second leg. And 3, 2, 1. Come on out. And that is the workout for the day. Nice job. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. And so does your body. And I will see you on Thursday. Take care.